What's going on, everybody? Advisor Lizard here, back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to win these games of domination on Hall of Fame pretty easily. I shouldn't say easily because it's gonna be a struggle no matter what. It is Hall of Fame, and it is going to be hard. The CPU is going to score on you. You're not going to score every time. It's kind of a give and take. But my first tip is actually right here. I would pick a very strong center and an athletic power forward. I found that combo kind of helps quite a bit. As far as your center go, I would go Karl-Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid. And if you want a budget version of those two, go DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Davis, if you have him, obviously, but I'm talking more just the emeralds, rubies, sapphires. Those are going to be the cards you're looking for. Maybe even a Kristaps would work. And then power forward, I would go probably Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, Pascal, someone like that, someone that's got a little bit of athleticism, kind of do it all kind of guy. And then for the rest of your positions, go with players you know you can score with. For me, this Kobe is great card. D'Lo, I'm very, very good with, and Luka is Luka, very well-rounded card there. As we're going to jump right into the game and let them win the tip here. My first thing on defense, you want to hit right on your D-pad, and you're going to go stay home. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to tell my CPU, hey, look, don't switch on screens. Just kind of let them play out. It doesn't matter if you're going to be open or not. Just don't switch there. As right there, as I scored, I will say most of your buckets are going to want to be coming off of the fast break and in the paint. Shooting the way it is right now, it's not efficient. You're not going to want to be shooting. You're definitely going to want to be doing fast breaks. Fouls and them scoring is going to happen. It's inevitable, like I was saying earlier. They're going to score. They're going to get free throws. It's going to happen. Don't get mad when it happens. It's okay. The CPU is a little unfair in Hall of Fame sometimes. But your best scoring option, especially in a half-court set then, is you want to get a player like this, like D'Lo, Kobe's like it. They can finish in the paint. As you can see right there, that was an easy little bucket. I caught Jaylen Brown by backing him down like that with D'Lo, which forced Jaylen Brown in a bad position. Got a nice little pass off to Kobe. Now that won't work every time, but I have found for a majority of the time it will work. Now when the CPU goes to shoot, my best recommendation is to switch on to whoever they're shooting over. Say it's Kobe, D'Lo, whoever it may be. Switch onto them and contest the shot. For whatever reason, when you contest the shot, it actually does something, but when the CPU does it, they actually don't really contest the shot very well. They'll miss more often when you switch, so I'll try to do it this play, see if we can get it off as they kind of get him stuck. I'm just trying to get him to take a dumb shot as they're looking to go to Kemba. You can kind of tell where the CPU wants to go. See, like right here, see, I got okay, well, he greened it, but that's what the CPU will do. But if you saw how contested it was decently contested. As we're going to go zip, zap, zoop all the way around. And we'll get an easy lay with D'Lo. Like I said, your point guard should definitely be someone who can finish consistently, who you can score with, kind of saucy. D'Lo to me is the best fit because he can also shoot. He's not like a Westbrook where the shooting option. I definitely have a shooting option here with D'Lo, and him and Cat get that nice little duo, which helps me out a lot as they're about to shoot here. As right there it says wide open, but he's not. Get a nice little rebound, and this is where you want to take your point. So I want to get the ball here. As we can see, Kobe is wide open. As we're shooting a weird little fader, so it's probably not going to go in. That's normally how it goes. We'll miss those fadeaway shots. That's why I'm saying you definitely don't want to win off jump shots. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work, and that's okay. As we're out on the fast break, once again, this is where you want to get most of your buckets, not all of them. We're going to get a weird pass here to Ben, and of course we're going to finish it. Because we get good timing on the layup. Timing this year is huge on your layups, even shooting, but mostly on your layups. You're going to want to get that timing right. As of course they're looking to score with Kemba here, and we get a nice little block with Luka not grabbing the rebound, of course. As you can see, it's 5-10. It's really it's somewhat luck based, if I'm being honest. Sometimes I've had the CPU just hit everything, and those are the games where I'm only winning by maybe 10. And other times the CPU just can't make anything, or they're just taking really good shots. That's where I win by quite a bit. Let's try to spin off here, and they will do that. If you're tired, they will poke the ball loose. It's nothing is a guarantee in this game, especially on Hoff. especially with the CPU. You just never know what they're going to do. They're very unpredictable as far as defensively goes. You know, it seems like for the most part though, they won't really do anything crazy. They're not going to be blocking. Every shot is right there. Is we got 3% covered and he bricked. Now this is, like I said, where we want to score. Now one thing that does work very well this year is alley-oops when they want to work, as we're trying to get the ball to get there. All right, now we're in a half court set. Get Ben Simmons in there and a nice little free throw. Now this is also what I wanted to show you. Shoot your free throws with your right stick, because you can line them up and you can hold that as long as you want. There's no penalty to holding it down too long. And you can line it up. As of course there I kind of messed up. It did say 28% chance. It's not actually 28. I don't know why it says 28. It does that every time. It's a much lower percent chance when you're using the right stick. Not sure why that is. Of course, easy to get blocks this year. Super easy to get blocks. You can kind of debate them, especially when they're in the paint, when their big man get the ball to take a really dumb shot. Right there, we get really good defense. Like I said, if you saw how I did that, I switched to D-Lo, played good D. Now we're on the fast break, where we're gonna get our buckets if we go all the way around, and Kobe with the slam. This is really the best way I found to do it. You want to take as little jump shots as possible. Jump shots are not consistent. That is key. I'm going to keep saying that. It is such a key thing to not take jump shots unless they are wide open and you know you can make it. Do not take jump shots. They just aren't consistent enough for it to work. As Enes Kanter gets a nice little putback there, and we're only up by 6, which is fine. Being up only by 6 doesn't worry me whatsoever. We're gonna get the ball to D-Lo here, and here I'll show you. You know, you can try to run a pick and roll. For the most part, they don't really work. I don't know why that is. We're gonna try to get a nice little bucket here, and that will happen. If you dribble into a double team, you need to be careful of that. That will happen almost every time. And this will also happen. The CPU will make dumb shots. It is Hall of Fame, people. Remember that. The CPU is going to make dumb shots. It doesn't matter that shot was 100% contested and that I was right in his body. He is going to make that. This is also the best way to score, I found. If you quickly inbound the ball and just go all the way around here, you'll get a nice little lay as we get free throws. They were just like that. Boom. And we're doing another one over the right and center. Boom. Just like that. Very easy to do that. I strongly recommend shooting with the right stick for your free throws, as they're going to doink this. Now we're up 5 going into the second quarter. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the second quarter and how I handle this. Normally the first quarter I don't really care. It's just me working out the kinks, figuring out the team, making sure that, you know, I have the ability to beat them, which I think I'm pretty positive I do. You're gonna want to put your bench in probably at the start of the second. That's what I like to do. Is I'm rocking T-Lo, Dame, D-Book, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and DeAndre Ayton. Now, once again, DeAndre Ayton's my center off the bench that I'm going to be using. I kind of want to debate anyone into taking a really dumb shot. That's kind of your goal here. You don't want Kemba Walker to go off. You don't want their best player to go off. So, you know, I see that guy in the center or in the corner. I see him sitting there. Now, that's where they want to go, is he's going to break that. And we're not going to get the rebound, which is A-okay. You're not going to get every rebound. And I contested that one, so let's go. Now we're on the fast break. Book in. We're going to do a nice little fade and kick out, and then we're back here. So if you end up in a position like this where, you know, I'm in a, you know, I need to get something going, I would definitely recommend just going with your point guard, just trying to get something inside. For the most part, you're going to get a nice easy lay like that, or you're going to get fouled and be going to the free throw line, which is another key part into this. You're going to want to shoot a lot of free throws. You're going to get fouled a lot if you're driving in a lot. And free throws are a lot more consistent than jump shots. That's something to remember because, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, jump shots are not the way this year, at least for now. No one is very consistent with them. It's just not worth doing. And just like that, we're up by 9 points. And I'll play this for a little bit longer, probably not the full second quarter. But actually, you know what? Now's a perfect time to stop. That's basically all you have to do. So you need to off ball with your center, but have a good athletic center that's long, that can block shots and grab you rebounds that you're going to be consistent with. Make sure you have some shooters, you know, like decent shooters, so that way even if they are open, they can shoot it if you need to shoot it. Have players that are really saucy, easy finishes at the rim. Russell Westbrook, Dame, D-Lo. Steph Curry even would be a decent card to have. Kyrie is a very good card to have because he's just shifty. Even Kemba would work. And then fill out the rest of your lineup however you want. I would strongly recommend looking at dynamic duos. On defense, make sure that you have everything set to stay home. That's going to help you out a lot on switches, on basically everything defensively. Because if you don't do that, you're going to run into a lot of weird switches, weird kind of game, just weirdness, lots of weirdness. Put it that way, and just like that, that's all you have to do. Just whoop. It's the same thing as last year. Easy buckets every time. Go in the paint. As you can see, I'm literally shooting 9 for 11, 82% from the. If I was shooting, I would probably be shooting for like 32%. You don't want to force shots. Never want to force a shot in this. Only take shots you know you can make, that you're going to guarantee it. And just like that, that was showing off that you do the make sure you grab the CPU defender and then bring them forward, put the hand up, and they're going to miss every time. Once again, with free throws, shoot with that right stick. It makes it a lot easier. You can center it, as I didn't center at that time, which is a-okay. It takes a little bit of getting used to, which is fine. You know, it's a learning curve. This game is definitely a learning curve. Until, like I said, until they finish shooting, you don't want to shoot. The CPU will shoot, but they're going to miss, and we're going to finish with a bucket here. Is we'll go to Brandon Ingram, fake that, and drive in. And just like that, we're going to the free throw line, which is consistent. So we're going to end the video here. I hope this helps you guys. If you need more in-depth, I can do a full game tutorial if you'd like on how to beat these domination games in Hall of Fame. But this is the best way I have found. Super consistent. You don't need to run plays. Get them fast breaks, score in the paint. All you got to do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new here. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you guys have any tips on how to beat these domination games. These are the best ways that I have found to beat them. Best and I'd say quickest. Except you're going to be shooting free throws, so it's going to slow the game down a little bit. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are enjoying 2K21. And until next time, peace, y'all.